Dear GGG, you've made the biggest piece of shit ever designed in an ARPG. This game is currently worse than Wolcen, Diablo 4, Diablo 3, Diablo 9. Any fucking ARPG on the market is better than this piece of shit right now. This character is boring. The mechanics are shit. Like, I don't even understand why you took away the best parts of your game, which is build design and fucking progression, and made it into a fucking slogfest of you fighting a numbless fucking mind-numbingly fucking white monsters for fucking 30 seconds at a time. Like, it's fucking dumb. It is a dumb game.
What's up, everyone? Zero here. So as you can see in the background, I am not playing PoE 2. My experience yesterday was pretty much log in, crash, create a new character, log back in, try to portal back to town, crash again. That happened for about 4 or 5 hours, and I think that they released some sort of fix, and then it stopped happening. So I don't know if people are still experiencing that. If you're experiencing FPS drops, if you turn off NVIDIA Reflex, it should fix some of those issues. But all in all, I will say that the patch just feels like absolute dog shit. The reason why I play ARPGs is so that I can feel powerful. Now, I understand that there has to be a balance in the game, and there can't just be like these crazy outliers that everybody just runs to so they could just one-shot the entire game. But in PoE 1, you incrementally gain power. And yes, you can get to the point where you're just one-shotting the entire screen, but that's after some investment. Now, I understand they don't want to make the game that easy. But where it's at right now, it's just not fun for me. There's too many downsides on the passive tree. The ascendancies don't feel powerful enough. Frenzy and power charges do next to nothing. They just buff your skills, I guess. The leveling experience just feels horrible. I don't feel like spending 5 to 7 minutes killing a boss just for almost 0 rewards for like a mana or a life flask. It just doesn't feel good. If this is the direction that they're going to take the game, they're going to have serious problems, because I know I'm not the only one that feels like this. There is going to be a group of people, and probably a significant one, that wants that like slow war of attrition feeling where it's like, oh, you're just slogging through the game, and they enjoy that, and that's cool. I'm going to go back to Freesia until Last Epoch comes out. I love how everybody shit on me for saying it was sad news that Last Epoch was delayed. How about now? So yeah, I will continue to make crafting videos and build guides for PoE 1 for now. And then once Last Epoch comes out, we'll just jump into that. Almost instantaneously, they put out this hotfix. All you non-unique monsters have less life, tapering from 100% to 75% of what they had between levels 8 and 15. All monsters between level 15 and 46 now have exactly 25% less life. All monsters between 46 and 64 now have less life, tapering up from 75% to 100%. This results in all monsters in endgame having the same life as before the change. Their thresholds for crowd control and ailments have been adjusted proportionately by the same amount. Rogue Exiles have had their life reduced by 40% on top of the changes above. The Hydra life regeneration monster modifier now only appears at 65 plus. They said we've temporarily reverted this as some of the changes require a realm restart to safely deploy. We'll be including it in the next restart, which we'll do as soon as we can. So obviously they realize how shitty this feels. But here's the thing. They had 4 months to figure this out. And I really, really wish that people would stop dick riding these developers and ask them the questions during the interview and not just lobbing them up softballs. Now, I know, in all fairness, they have to submit the questions beforehand and whatever. But once you're in the interview, press on those motherfuckers, dude. Find out what exactly the type of game that they're trying to make. Because if they are trying to make a game that is just like ruthless, basically, in Path of Exile 1, then I'm cool. I obviously don't need to play it. The way that you balance a video game is you bring down the outliers and then you buff the underperformers. But with this patch, what they did is they just nuked everything out of existence. I see so many people saying that they can no longer play Legacy League builds. They just can't play them at all. And that's kind of fucked, because a lot of people don't have time to go through a 20-hour campaign over and over and over again. With that being said, I will continue to make guides for PoE 1. and build guides and crafting guides for Path of Exile 1, and then I will hop over to Last Epoch. Thank God it was delayed, right? So glad, because I'm sure that this patch would have definitely hurt their player base. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.